This case involves a American politician by the name of William Jefferson. So this is the information of this money laundering, bribery, and corruption case. So this politician by the name of William Jefferson was a US Congressman from the state of Louisiana. So he was politically active in the US politics from 1973 to 2007 until his jail in 2007. Now, what involves this case that William Jefferson uses his political powers to achieve corruption, money laundering, and bribery during his tenure as a as a politician for the state and for the America. So this is how this case involves. Actually, William J. or WJ, William Jefferson or WJ, actually they form a company called A&J Company. It is a family company which WJ's families are involved in this company. That was in 2001. So, however, his influence as well as his speeches and his conduct in the political arena involves him influencing iGate. iGate is a company registered in the Louisiana state, which he is a politician. So iGate is actually a company that involves in telecommunication industry, and it sells products as well as services to interested companies. So he actually influences this company, iGate, to do work on behalf of his influence, and so as a result of that influence, iGate will pay A&J political, that's a monthly payment of 7,500 USD from iGate to A&J. And secondly, 5% gross sales of iGate will also be paid to A&J. So in every sales that's made by iGate in terms of selling its products and services through whatever companies that they're involved with, that sells out of all this selling of these products and services, iGate will have to pay 5% of all that gross sales to A&J plus 7,500 monthly to A&J. So it's actually two things here. So the third thing is the option of 1 million shares in iGate within 5 years. So it means that A&J can be part of the shareholders of IJ, which is within 5 years with the option of 1 million shares. So it means that within 5 years they can exercise their right to buy off these 1 million shares from iGate and become shareholders of iGate. So these were the conditions that were actually set in 2001. So in 2001 they set up this condition, and so it's actually a contract. So the payments have been governed out of this influence. So now we can see a politician's influences through public arena as well as his political powers manages to get hold of a contract of a private company through his influence as well as his status to have this family company of which he is a shareholder and a director to benefit out of the three areas that I've discussed. And in one of his trips to Nigeria, there's a company in Nigeria by the name of Company A. When he traveled to Nigeria in 2003, he actually wanted to strike a contract with this company in Nigeria, Company A. So he actually introduced this company of what actually iGate doing in America. So America can do services, can sell services and can sell products to Company A in Nigeria, because this company actually has contracts, telecommunication contracts in Nigeria, as well as other African countries. So the products this company in Nigeria is involving in some parts of Africa, including Nigeria, was that they'll have to buy stuff from iGate. So all the contracts are there. So 1 month after he visited Nigeria, they actually met again in London. So in London, they actually set up this meeting whereby the executives of company A, as well as the iGate, the CEO of iGate, they actually met in London just to finalize the contract as well as the business dealings. So they introduced and they have prepared the contracts around 2003, but before August 2003. So in August 2003, so this Nigerian company and iGate actually signed a 44 million contract for a supply of products and services because of the similarities of their undertakings, as well as to give the sales to iGate in America. So apart from that, iGate further received 1.5 million for pursuing the deal. So out of this deal, signing of a $44 million contract, iGate also received 1.5 million for doing this deal with this Nigerian company. In the same month as well, A&J, or the company owned by William J., actually billed iGate by $240,000 for professional services. So this is actually what happened in 2003. So in 2004, iGate made two transfers for $240,000 and $330,000 from its account to A&J bank account out of that 2003 request. And also, in addition to that, additional shares of iGate stock were issued to I&J. Remember the 1 million shares that I've said? So it's exercising of the initial 100 shares, which is 15% of iGate shares. So they have been exercising these share options as well as the payment of the transfers out of the instruction in August 2003. And in February 2004, 1 month after what transpired in January, William Jefferson and the CEO of A&J and other Congress staff member and others departed from Washington, D.C. to iGate on iGate co-sponsored trip to several West African nations, including Nigeria, to promote iGate and other business ventures to government officials in this nation. So William Jefferson, or WJ, as you can see, is on a business and official trip just to promote these companies, which at the end of the day, he will receive bribery or kickback out of these things. And also during this trip, WJ, in his capacity as congressman, met with the government officials in Nigeria and Cameroon and promoted iGate and its business ventures without disclosing his name, his family interest in such ventures. So he did not. He actually promoted. So you can see the deal. So the deal is up there. He's traveling on official duties just to promote this. So in June 2004, following Nigerian company withdrawal of the deal, so this company A in Nigeria in June 2004, they withdrew the deal with iGate. So WJ introduced one company again to the A&J CEO. So after this cancellation of the deal, William Jefferson also introduced a new company to the A&J CEO in order to convince this new company to finance the venture using iGate products and services in Nigeria. So in July 2004, 1 month after this event, iGate sold to this company the exclusive right to use the iGate technology for telecommunication venture in Nigeria. So that's the happening in 2004. Now, 1 year later in 2005, WJ knew and participated in its transfer of $25,000 by check from ANZ bank account to his own account. And also in June 2005, WJ also participated and knew that there is a transfer of $25,000 from ANZ bank account, from ANJ bank account to iGate account. And also in July 2005, AJ also, WJ, or William the Congressman, also transferred $25,000 by check to ANZ bank account payable to family member, which was deposited to savings accounts in the name of his family and his name. So that was in June 2005. And so in 2004, in July 2005, WJ met with Nigerian official A, one official in Nigeria, but they met in the United States, and offered to pay a bribe to induce him to use his position to assist in obtaining commitment from Nigerian Telecommunications Limited, the telecommunication company in Nigeria, to allow the use of those lines for the benefit of Nigerian joint venture. So he also asked for a payment for the bribe, and that payment for the bribe was also provided by this company that replaces the company A in Nigeria. So this actually were the facts of what transpired to bring this person down from his political career. So it was an investigation conducted by the FBI, and so they finished off with the case around in 2007 with the jailing of William Jefferson in 2017. So you can read more of this case in this the references that are attached under this heading. So as part of the questions that surrounds not only this discussion, but other money laundering as well as corruption and bribery cases, was to ask the questions of which conducts are illegal in this pattern of what been discussed here, and as well as other things that I have already explained in other cases. So the question is, what conducts are illegal? So which would these conducts be covered under definition of corruption? How would you qualify these material acts according to the Convention of United Nations under the corruption conventions, and what other offenses you can use in this jurisdiction for this in your jurisdiction for this pattern? So these are the crimes that have been related to what William Jefferson conducted, but we can always use this to understand that things are actually happen, things are conducted this way in other jurisdictions, and we can also relate that to our own jurisdictional requirements. So this is, I'll finish off here. This is the case of this former US Congressman who have been brought to justice and jailed out of this scenario. Thank you so much.